Well, thank you, Deborah, for allowing me to interview today. We're going to be talking about second language acquisition and your experience in second language. Have you ever taken the second language acquisition class here in U of H yet, or not yet?
I have. I've taken the classes during the summer.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Can you, in your own words, tell me what a second language learner is?
So to me, a second language learner is someone who is interested in learning another language than the one they grew up speaking.
Okay, perfect. I have another question for you. What language would you say you speak fluently, and also at what age did you start learning it?
So my first language is French, and I started speaking it, I guess, when I grew up. So at a young age, I just only spoke French until I started learning English.
Do you know around what age that was?
Yes, I was 13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. So you started speaking French first, and then you started at the age of 13 just wanted to learn English, or was there a reason why you wanted to do that?
Well, my family had to move to the United States,
Mm-hmm.
so I had to learn English for that reason.
Okay. Okay. Also, what methods do you use or did you use to remember vocabulary better? Let's talk about what you used before at the hand.
So when I started learning English,
Mm-hmm.
it was at school. So my teacher would give us lists of vocabulary every week to learn.
Okay.
So they were by categories. So 1 week would be family. So we would have about 20 words to learn. But I didn't think that was very efficient. And so I think I increased my vocabulary and my understanding of English through watching kids shows and watching them with subtitles so that I could listen and look at the words.
Okay. Did you find that helpful?
It really was.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay. My next question is, is your experience similar to those who are from your country that speak French or English, like most of your population that lives there now?
I think that my experience of learning English is unique from where I'm from. Most people do not speak English, and I had the opportunity to come to the United States to learn English.
That's good. Okay. Alrighty. Next question is, why did you decide to learn another language? Other than you having to move here, was there ever any interest in wanting to learn that language? And what was your motivation behind it?
Well, at first, so I had to learn English in high school. It's a mandatory language to learn. And after 2 years, I became really interested in learning a second language. And I now enjoy being able to speak 2 languages.
Well, that's good. Okay, my next question is, what has been your biggest positive consequence of learning the foreign English, and how has it impacted your life?
So since English is the first spoken language in the world, I think that it has been very beneficial for me. When I travel, I can speak in English, and it's easier to speak English than French because more people speak English. And then I can watch movies in the originated language. It is better for me to watch an American movie in English than watch it in French. And I like listening to music, and so now I can understand all the words. So it's helpful.
That's good. I know, because it's hard to not understand songs and you want to know what they mean. So yeah, it is helpful. My next question for you is, what kind of bilingual do you consider yourself? Are you a naturalistic learner, or are you more of an instructor, or a mixture of both?
Can you tell me the difference between the naturalistic and instructor learner?
Yes. A naturalistic learner means that you learned the language by hearing it from other people from your family, like your friends or cousins or anyone that's around you, just hearing it by sound. Or did you go to school and just go to school prominently and learn it from there? Or are you a mixture of both?
I think that I am a mixture of both.
Okay.
Because I learned both language by going to school and throughout the years by the surroundings that I was in.
Okay, perfect. Another question is, how did the age in which you learn English impact your English today?
So I was 13 when I started learning English.
Okay.
So I had to learn English when I was in high school. I think that was a good time to learn the language because I had a teacher to help me learn, and I was able to have a lot of experiences because I live in Houston. I was able to be submerged by the language.
Okay.
And so that was easier for me to learn the language.
Okay, that's great. And finally, my last question for you today is, how do you still maintain and increase your own language proficiency today?
So today, I speak English every day by going to school, and so by reading, watching shows, listening to the radio, and interacting with people around me.
Okay, that's good. And you were telling me you're in student teaching, so I know I'm sure that helps you a lot too.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to interview today, and I
You're
hope
welcome.
this went well with you, okay?
Thank
Thank
you.
you.